Hello and welcome back once again with another As Cheap as It Gets, kind of. We're going to be going over Chaos Space Marines today. This was actually one of my favorite lists to write because it was actually so short, and to be perfectly honest, it's relatively cheap. It's a bit elitist. It doesn't have a whole lot of troops per se in it, but it's a strong army, and I like it. I think it's fun. So I'll go ahead and get started with the first 1,000 points. And basically what I do with these lists is I build you a 1,000 point list, a 1,500 point list, and a 2,000 point list. And I try and keep it as cheap as I possibly can by min-maxing all of the squads. And from there, I kind of give you my opinion on them and how tactically I might use them or something like that. It depends on if I get along to that or if I have enough knowledge to be confident in giving you that. So to start with the first 1,000 points, I went ahead and gave you guys your Chaos Lord for your HQ. And he's in Terminator armor and a veteran of the Long War. And then I also went ahead and gave you a fully kitted out Chaos Space Marine squad. Oh my goodness. They have a laser cannon. The sergeant has mutation, melt the bombs. They all have the marker Nurgle. They have the icon of excess. They're all veterans of the Long War. And one of the Space Marines exchanged his bolter for a plasma gun. And I went ahead and gave you 4 of those. So there's a Chaos Lord and then 4 of those fully equipped Chaos Space Marine squads. Then there's going to be a single Chaos Space Marine squad that's just basic, and they have the icon of excess. That'll get you to 995 points out of 1,000. So I really didn't think it was that bad. It gives you quite a bit of play. Your Chaos Lord obviously is going to be very strong with the Terminator armor. He's going to have a 2+ save, I believe. The Chaos Space Marines with the plasma guns, you definitely have no problem with the armor. The icon of excess and Nurgle, I want to say along those lines you have the ability of a feel no pain save, so all those guys have feel no pain, and even the regular small squad that's not maxed out, which just has bolters, has a feel no pain because I believe the icon of excess has feel no pain as well. Alright, moving on to the 1,500 points. We're going to give you a Helldrake, because who doesn't love a Helldrake? I, for some reason, didn't give him the Bale Flamer. I probably should. I don't know how many points that is. I want to say it's probably between 10 and 15 points, roughly. So that'll actually bump up how close we get to 1,500. So I'll give you a Helldrake with a Bale Flamer, a Defiler with a Power Claw and a Twin Link Last Cannon, and then a Predator, just basic. And that'll get you up to 14, roughly 95 to exactly 1,500, depending on how much that Bale Flamer costs. So the Helldrake obviously is going to be your fire support from the skies. Those are awesome. I've seen them do a lot of damage on the battlefield. Defilers are cool. With that Power Claw, they're definitely going to be able to get into armored vehicles and things like that. And then your Predator obviously has its general layout. I'm pretty sure it's just I want to say it's an auto cannon on top, and I don't know if it has any sponsons, but I mean, you could throw a couple of guys in it, a few guys in it, roll across the field, get some shots off, yada yada. It's not a huge important piece in the army. I just threw it in because it fit almost exactly into the points wise. And finally, get to your 2,000 points. We're looking at 2 Terminator squads. I went ahead and gave them all as many of them as I could chain fists. They have plasma combis. The sergeants have the mutation. They all have the marker Nurgle and the mark of excess again for also on top of their Terminator save. And I'm pretty sure that I want to say that gives them a feel no pain save, and then the veterans of the Long War. And then finally, I gave you guys a second HQ, a sorcerer. Just flat, straight up, not a big deal, but that'll get you up to 1996 in points. Um, all in all, originally this was one of the cheapest lists I've been able to build, even by Games Workshop standards. And like I said, guys, these are just for fun. It's not something you should definitely live by. It's just to keep it cheap and make it where you can buy the armies and get up to a certain amount of points. So no big deal. But even by Games Workshop prices, it's $536.75, and with that 15% off discount, which I give every video, if you go to like those discount stores or you buy, from eBay or something like that, it's going to be $456.24 roughly. These aren't guaranteed. Don't quote me on any of this stuff, but that's my Chaos Space Marine list, and I hope you liked it. If you enjoyed, go ahead and share, comment, give me a thumbs up, whatever. If you guys know that I made any mistakes or know that I need to work on anything in these videos, go ahead and give me a comment in the section below, or you can email me at sitpaintandplay@gmail.com. More than happy to take your personal questions or anything like that you have for me. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.